Curtain Crew, man. Hey, I just got done from watching The Samaritan with Sylvester Stallone. Yes, sir. Sly himself, Mr. Big Time, Mr. Rambo, Mr. Rocky Balboa, the legendary actor. So, I just needed to sit up here and just give y'all a review. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to just tell you right now, don't watch this because this is definitely going to be some spoilers. Don't watch this if you have not watched the movie. And if you plan on watching the movie, again, turn away. But if not, if you want to know what the spoilers is, by all means, go ahead. Because sometimes even when I get spoilers, guess what? I still watch the damn movie. So I'm just saying, that's just me. But hey, one thing I could definitely say, man, listen. One thing's for sure about the kid. The kid that was in this movie. Obviously, it started out with two of them fighting. They come off with a story stating that they both were twin brothers and one hated the other due to the death of the parents, and obviously humanity casted them out. One went on a rampage, one swore to protect. Obviously, everybody got their differences of how they would feel about it. You're not about to protect somebody who hate the hell out of you, that wants you dead, compared to someone who's like, who the hell are you to want to protect people who literally just killed our entire family? Let's just be real on that one. So that's one spoiler for y'all. The kid in here, he was irritating. Like, I mean, who the hell just up and breaks in a person's house just because you're that obsessed with trying to expose to see if this individual is this longtime hero that was supposedly dead for over a couple decades. You know what I'm saying? That right there, he was doing way too much. One thing I can say is little brother had heart. He had heart. The little dude had heart. If you don't know who I'm talking about, you'll see it once you watch the movie. Little dude did have heart. He wasn't a sucker. I can respect that in little bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the one dudes, the gang members, man, tried to mess with him. Especially the one dude with the locks. I forget his name, but he looked like his character should be named Roach or something like that. But anyway, just saying, when it's all said and done, little man had heart. I cannot deny that. But one thing's for sure, watching the movie, I'm not going to say it was great. But I mean, if you are into superhero movies again, I mean, you know, and stuff like that, you'll like that in some way if you don't care, especially if you're a Sylvester Stallone fan, you know. It was a good movie. It wasn't bad, at least to me. Everybody got their opinions, but it was not bad. It wasn't a bad movie at all. It was pretty good. Like I said, it wasn't great, but it was good. It's one of the movies that I actually could watch again, you know. So I could, you know, it's just one of the movies, you know. But it definitely is one of them situations. Especially, I think it was crazy that when you look at the way the movie went, especially with Sylvester Stallone's character, when he got smacked by that car and you seen the bones start to reconnect and everything, and then as he was healing, steam was coming off of his body. So turned out what he was telling the little boy, he actually had to cool down. If he did not cool down, his heart would explode due to if he was to overheat too much. So he has to cool his body down. So he eats a lot of freaking ice cream to keep his body cool, for him to be able to heal and everything properly, so that way his heart doesn't explode. But the action in this movie was decent. It was decent. I have no complaints over it. Whatsoever. I feel like once they did get into it, I mean, it was some stuff that obviously a big ass twist at the end of the movie that completely threw you off. Like, prime example, knowing the fact that Sylvester Stallone's character was the evil twin brother, the one who was the bad guy. You thought he was Samaritan. But turns out he wasn't. The entire time, the little boy thought that he was the hero Samaritan. And he was not. He was not. He completely was the opposite. He was just a man who regretted his past and wanted to change his life, be left alone. None of that bull crap or anything like that, just for him to get found out. And then he turned out to be the brother who ended up being named Nemesis. The Nemesis. You have people who worship the Nemesis due to him being one of them individuals that, I guess, quote unquote, protected the poor, those who did not have, or anything like that. Compared to Samaritan, where he was, I guess he was about protecting all life, even those of rich, and that it's about justice regardless or whatever, where Nemesis was like, forget that bull crap. It's a bunch of bull, and it's like, he was like, nah, who you standing up for is not what I'm standing up for. Forget these other people or whatever. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Plain and simple. And he had a hatred for his brother. You kind of already be told exactly who he already is once it goes into, you kind of catch up on it. You kind of understand it, who it was. As you watch the movie, you'll be like, okay, now I see it. I know exactly what's going on here. And that's how you will feel. You know exactly what's going on here. Obviously you had one guy that's in there who was the antagonist, who was the bad guy, quote unquote, the bad guy, who wanted to be like the Nemesis. Turned out, he was crazy as hell. And that was just what kind of shit is that? I mean, seriously, he was obsessed with being the Nemesis. He wanted to be the Nemesis. He literally admired the Nemesis as well as the little boy admired the Samaritan. Turned out the Samaritan, the brother, he died. So I'm just saying. But again, as far as I'm concerned, man, I give it 4 stars for me. Give it 4 stars for me. Give it 4 fingers. The 4 fingers, you know what I'm saying? Give it up. But again, I would actually go ahead and I would watch it again. I would watch it again. You know what? No, I take that back. Not 4 stars, I give it 3.5. I think that's fair to say. I think that's fair. Anyway, if you like my review of this movie, and again, watch the movie. If you have not watched it, I guarantee that you will actually like the movie. Again, it's not the greatest movie, but it is a good movie to sit down and enjoy. So, if you like my review, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell for more in the future. And I appreciate y'all to the utmost. I salute y'all, and I hope y'all have a good one. Peace.